Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we have a little bit of chest and a little bit of shoulders. I think I kind of want to try and go heavier than I've been going, which I kind of did a little bit earlier this week. I don't know, I kind of noticed that maybe I wasn't going as heavy as I could, so I'm going to try and maybe do some like progressive overload type stuff. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to start with dumbbell incline press. I really enjoy dumbbell incline press, like probably more than any other like compound movement. I would say a close second would probably just be dumbbell, or not dumbbell, Smith machine incline would be like a very close second. But for some reason, I just really enjoy dumbbell incline bench. I think for me, it's like the stretch I get on that is just so good. But yeah, so we'll do dumbbell incline bench, and then that's something I really want to go heavier on. And I might even try doing a dumbbell shoulder press, because I'm really struggling to find a compound like shoulder movement that I enjoy. For some reason I'm just very picky on that for some reason. I gotta sneeze. Never mind, maybe not. Anyways, yeah, so trying to figure out a good shoulder press type movement, which like I did a lot of dumbbell shoulder pressing like in the past, but somewhere along the road I just started to really hate doing any type of shoulder press. I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe I was just like, this is really hard, so I'm just gonna not do it. That could have been it. I don't know. Cause like I really like doing, I'll do lateral raises all day. But maybe that is it. Maybe it was that to me the dumbbell shoulder pressing was just hard, so I just like, subconsciously stopped doing it or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, so we'll try out some dumbbell pressing. I did try a plate-loaded machine, plate-loaded shoulder press, and I ended up actually not liking it as much as I thought I would. I would say the plate-loaded shoulder presses are very hit or miss. Like, it's either on a very like crazy incline, or the starting point is just weirdly low, or the handles are like really far out. I've seen that a lot recently. But so yeah, some shoulder pressing, and like the normal stuff in between: flies, lateral raises, some sort of flat press. Yeah, just normal stuff in between. Yeah, I don't remember what I talked about too much in my last video. So I think I did an arm day, which I actually meant to post but didn't end up posting it. I don't remember why, but I didn't post it. But we did an arm day. Of course, that video itself that I filmed was like, I think that was Thursday of last week. So it's been at least a week since my last upload, I think. I don't know. But anyways, we've done arms, chest, hamstrings since like the last video. I've stuck to my meal plan, thankfully. I'm just taking it a smooth like 3,000 calories and just kind of kind of gonna see how it is for like the next 2 weeks, and then depending on how things look at that point, I'll probably slowly start to kind of bump up the calories as we go along here. I'm not gonna change the training too much. Like, you know, I'll probably get a little bit stronger because, you know, that's kind of what happens when you gain some weight. But the workouts themselves aren't going to change too much. Cardio, well, I'll be honest, I have not been doing my cardio consistently, but that changes today. So post-workout cardio is going to be like 10 minutes on the treadmill. I typically do like, 10 minutes on the treadmill with like a 6 incline at like 3.2 miles an hour. That's what I typically do. If I'm not doing like the bike or something like that. Typically it's the treadmill though. So we'll do that. Yeah. There was something earlier today that I wanted to put on here, which it's something that I've thought of before, but I never like had the words actually like put in front of me, I guess, in a way. So, you know, you think about like how you perceive yourself as like a person. Sometimes it comes with like a lot of like self-talk and that sort of thing. I saw a thing earlier, or I heard a thing that said you become what you think about, which is like, it's almost obvious to a sort, but yeah, you become what you think about. So like, if you are constantly thinking about like, you know, failing or whatever it may be, then you are, you know, undoubtedly you are going to just become exactly what you're thinking about. Whereas the opposite, if you're constantly thinking about, you know, let's do something small, like you're currently thinking about making sure that you are doing your day-to-day things, you're probably going to do those day-to-day things. Wow, that was too close for comfort for me. That truck was way too close. Anyways, so I don't feel like I don't know how to explain it, but I mean, if you're constantly thinking about negative things about yourself, yeah, you're going to kind of just start to form to that negative thought. Like, you'll just become what that is. Wow, this road is insanely bumpy. Good Lord. Yeah, and another thing was, what was it? It was really good. I can't remember what it was. Oh, that's what it was, right. So it was talking about self-acceptance, which was that you can accept that you're feeling a certain way, right, but then you have to move on. All right, so like let's just say, for example, okay, because I think this is common for most people. You look at yourself in the mirror, you do not see what you like, or you do not like what you see. You can sit there and try and reject that thought, or you can accept the thought and then move on, right? So you accept it, that is how you are feeling. You don't have to stay that way, but you can accept that you have that feeling. You accept it, and then you can move on with it. Because one thing it said was, like, if you are constantly rejecting, like, even negative thoughts, right? If you're constantly rejecting negative thoughts, you're never going to move on past that. So it's something to think about. I mean, you know, it's almost like forgiving yourself in a way. Like, yeah, you're not where you want to be, and the shit kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. You know, it's fact, right? So if you're willing to just accept that fact in the moment, whatever it is, you're almost guaranteed to, not guaranteed, but it's more likely that you're eventually going to start doing the change that you want to see, right? I don't know. It was good. It was something to think about. I think that very much plays into fitness and like bodybuilding as well. Because I mean, all of us have body dysmorphia. Like it's like just like a thing that just comes with it. Unfortunately, it's just packaged, it's just there. But I think it's a very real thing that if you can accept the fact that, yeah, sure, you may not like how you look right now, but if you consistently are doing the things you know you're supposed to do, it is going to change. I mean, think about like just like 2 weeks or even 3 weeks of consistency, you're going to look different. I mean, that's how, I mean, it might not be, you know, you might not look like a completely different person, but there will be changes as long as you're consistent. But anyway, enough rambling about that. So we're gonna hit this chest there. I did get a new pre-workout, which I'm very excited to try. If you know what Panda Labs is, I'm about to try their skull pre-workout. I heard it's pretty good. So anyway, let's get to it. Yeah, we're gonna be starting with some dumbbell incline bench. I think it's gonna go pretty well. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright. I'm going ahead and moved on to the flat. What is this? The isolateral bench press. I did do, how many sets did I do? I did 3 sets of the incline dumbbell bench, but they felt way heavier than I expected it to. It's one of those days, I guess, but whatever. All that really matters is the pump that we get, so, you know, I'll still take it. but we'll get into this. We're gonna do like 3 or 4 sets of this. Alright, we're going to do this last set here, and then move on to some sort of shoulder press movement. Ooh. Did I sneeze? Nope. Nope. Wait. Nope. Okay. I swear to God, if I sneeze during this set. Okay. Alright. Let's go find some sort of shoulder press movement. Alright, well I decided to come back to this machine. Didn't really feel like doing the dumbbell pressing, so which I just do this machine again, and it feels different from what it felt like last time, so whatever, we'll just do it. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do some lateral raises, and then I think that'll be it. Jeez. I've already done 1 set. Second set, so we're gonna do 1 more set of this, and then we're gonna move on to lateral raises. That's the last thing. Let's go. Look at the pump. Alright, let's see it. Gotta try and find a way to take the shirt off without messing up the mic. Which I did not do. That's a pretty good chest pump. Alright. It's pretty good. I'll see you in the car. Alright. Well, that was a 10 out of 10 lift, like always. I tell you what though, I got super tired towards like the middle of that workout. And also I felt really weak. Like when I picked up the dumbbells, I actually I was going in for a heavy set. I didn't record this actually, which is probably good, but picked up a heavier set of dumbbells, kicked them up, and was like, my body was like, nah man, we ain't lifting this. And I was like, alright, well, in the same set, I grabbed this set of lighter dumbbells, like 5 pounds less, and like, that first little set there just screwed me up completely. And I had to wait like a couple minutes, but then once I kind of got into the rhythm though, I was good to go. It was, whew, yeah, I don't know if it was like the change of like the pre-workout or, actually, you know what it probably was? I ate like like a few minutes, not a few minutes, but like pretty close to actually arriving to the gym. So it could have been the fact that I ate like not a big meal, but like a fat heavy meal. Because I had like some peanut butter right before. Not just peanut butter. I had a protein shake with it, but I think with the fats being a little higher and the carbs being there, I guess I was just a little tired. I'm tired now. Oh man. Yeah, overall pretty good. Went back to the shoulder machine, which the plate loaded one. It's weird, like this time around for some reason it felt fine, felt good. I think maybe it was just because I hadn't done that particular machine in a while, so initially it didn't feel very good. But this time it felt fine. I think I'll probably continue to do that one for shoulders. And then instead of doing the dumbbell lateral raises, I haven't done the like machine lateral raise in a little bit. That one was a little different. Oh yeah, I can't stop yawning. Whew. That one was a little different as far as like a lateral raise machine goes, because like normally there's like a pad in front of you for your chest. This one didn't have that, and I'm used to that being there, so it did feel a little awkward at first, but ended up being fine. So yeah, overall pretty good. Tomorrow we've got back. I don't know what I'll be doing for that one tomorrow, because it's kind of in the air what gym I'm going to be at. Because I'm either going to go in the morning, or I'm going to work out on my break tomorrow. if I'm being honest, don't really want to do either, but those are kind of my only options. I mean, theoretically, I could work out after my shift, but, like, it's going to be way too late. I just don't want to work out. Like, it'll be, like, after 10. I don't want to do that shit after 10. That's going to suck. So, we'll have to decide either do it in the morning or do it during break. It's just, like, not, like, it's just not ideal either way. But, I mean, I suppose that I'll have the privilege to do it regardless. Privilege? Yeah, privilege. But, let's think on it. So, if I do it in the morning, I will have the option to do that low row machine I really like. But if I do it on break, not many pros for doing the workout during break. There's not too many pros happening. A lot of cons, as a matter of fact. It's going to be busy. It's going to be probably about 3 or 4 o'clock. The gym's going to be packed. And I'm going to be miserable. I don't know. I really don't know. The thing is, I got a meal prep in the morning, so it's like, it's a tough call. It is a tough call. We'll see. I'll think on it. But yeah, so, and yeah, so I did go a little bit heavier, I think, for the most part. Well, with the incline chest press, at least. Holy crap, I am so tired. I think the pre-workout felt pretty good. It kicked in pretty fast. All the ingredients for, like, the pump are way higher than what I'm used to. And the caffeine's, like, a little bit lower, because normally I take Ghost. And, yeah, the caffeine's about 100 milligrams less, which I'm fine with. Typically, like, throughout the day, I am very cautious, or not cautious, but I'm very aware of the amount of caffeine I'm intaking, because I'm always like, all right, well, I'm gonna, you know, take pre-workout at some point. It's 300 milligrams. You know, I have a coffee in the morning, which is like between 50 and 75. And sometimes I like either have a coffee or an energy drink during the day. And, oh, did my camera turn? What the? Oh, okay, anyways. Yeah, or energy drink during the day. And, yeah, I'm just very aware. So now that I'm having, like, about 100 milligrams less for my pre-workout, I can kind of freely move around with that caffeine a little bit. My God, those lights are bright. Jesus. Alright, well, I don't got much else to say, I guess. The workout was great. Even though I was super tired, I still did the cardio and the abs afterwards, so that's cool. We're doing pretty good with it. So, yeah, either tomorrow I'm going to hit back in the morning, or I'm going to hit it on break. So, we'll see what happens, I guess. But regardless, it will be hit. Back will be pumped, regardless of where I'm at or what's going on. So, well, I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.